with compassion and global humanitarianism, Dr. Hani Al-Banna, Hafidhahullah. Born in Egypt, Dr. Al-Banna's journey from a medical student.
I am born in Yemen.
And we'll claim you, I'll take it. Yeah. He was his journey from a medical student to a global change maker is nothing short of inspiring. And now you might wonder what makes a doctor become a leading humanitarian. Well, picture this: you have a young Dr. Al-Banna who arrives into the UK with his big heart and a lot of medical books, and he steps onto the UK soil trying to help as many people as he can with his passion for medicine. But he didn't just stop healing individuals, he went on to set his sights healing communities and indeed nations. In 1984, driven by the sheer need to make a difference and in the climate that was, or on the back of the famine in Sudan, Dr. Hani Al-Banna co-founded Islamic Relief, the largest Islamic charity in the Western world. Some of you are perhaps hearing that for the first time. And today his organization isn't just a name, it's a lifeline. It really is. It's a lifeline, offering hope in over 40 countries to millions of people around the world. His work has taken him to the front line of war zones, disaster areas, and places where hope was really scarce, like Birmingham. But Dr. Hani Al-Banna, all right. But Dr. Hani Al-Banna isn't one to shy away from challenge, and his dedication to his work and his craft earned him an OBE in 2004. I remember going to the ceremony that was held, and not in Birmingham, and my dad stood at the top and he says, some of us might have a problem with the OBE, but let's play around with the acronym and call it on behalf of everyone. Because truly, on behalf of everyone, he truly deserves it. Now, honestly, it goes on and on, but genuinely, he's an inspiration to young and old for generations, and it is my immense pleasure to have him with us today to share the stage and, inshallah, inspire us to always be a cause for good and khair wherever we may be. Dr. Hani Al-Banna, over to you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
Challenges. First challenge. I'll speak to you in a language. You have to respond back to me. Speak to me. She's my mother. And I'm complaining about her not feeding me to the father. Come on, father. Now you.
Everyone's going to be uncomfortable today. Just go with it.
Daddy. Waste of time. The second challenge, the name. Don't be taken by what rubbish being thrown at you. Make the positive impact and tell them, peace be upon you, I have no time for you. وَإِذَا خَاطَبَهُمُ الْجَاهِلُونَ قَالُوا سَلَامًا. When the ignorant one call you names, look back, said, peace be upon you. But produce a challenge. This was written when? What year?
2004.
2004. About a new terminology put by somebody like myself, who is not English native, to tell them Positiveo-Phobia is what we need. Because if you are phobic about positive things, it's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you, not with me. You are sick. And I asked some of my consultants, psychiatrists, to review it. I think Brother Abdullah has the document. Actually, I'm not sure how many pages, but maybe 5-6 pages, whatever it is. This is another challenge. Humanitarianism has to be questioned again and again and again. It is terminologically fine, principally fine, but it's not working. Especially over the last 25 to 30 years. When problems affecting certain races, certain color, certain religion, they don't care about it. But when it goes to Ukraine and the other place, we have seen the difference between treating Ukraine and Sudan, Ukraine and Gaza, Ukraine and Lebanon, So we have to question the terminology of humanitarianism and review it with another challenge. You got it? If you are MEND, you have to be the challenger, not to take the challenge for granted. In 2006, we created a new terminology called Creatuerterianism. What does it mean? Stand up, please. You, sir.
Everyone's going to feel comfortable.
Come on.
You didn't tell me this before.
Come on here. What do you mean by Creatuerterianism?
Which what?
No, look at the audience. The audience are, and BBC, can you see BBC, CNN, and Live TV? Okay.
What's the word?
Huh?
Creature.
Creature?
Let me
There's
get
no
my-
alien in it.
Can I get my phone and you can say it in there so I can
Cre-
GPT?
Well, let's go on. Get chat with GBT or the ET or the EK or
Well,
whatever.
ask it.
Creaturetarianism. This terminology I bought 2006.
They came up with the Vegetarian Society.
Relying on what do you call it? ChatGPT?
Apple intelligence, not very intelligent.
No, relying on technology, absolute reliance, it kills your brain. It enables making your enabler cannot function properly, decreasing the wrinkling in your brain, the capacity of thinking ability and intellect inside your brain. Use the technology, but don't be abused by technology. If you become a servant and slave of technology, you'll be a nut, eating by nuts. You got it? Thank you. You eating nuts? Who is the volunteer? Volunteer is the future leader. We don't bring people here to pass time, to ask them to do something, and it could be meaningless. We have to look at the volunteer as a value, as a community value, as a current value, as a human value, as a future value, as an asset. Volunteer is a future leader, is a change maker, is a politician for the future, is an economist, is a professor, is an individual who is responsible for the family. And by the way, the most important individual in the family is not you as a husband or a father. She is the one, because she is the leader of the family. Without a mother to look after the children, we have no solid family. So the real leader of the family is the mother and the wife. But you can tell me, what about me? I'm not married or divorced or have no children. You have been born by nature to become mother. You can be the mother of your father, the mother of your brothers and sisters, the mother of your neighbors, the mother of community. Because this is a nature in woman. So woman by nature is the mother. And we have to give her the space to play her role. Volunteer is also the first step to build societies. Without investing in a volunteer, we cannot build society. It is the one who empowers nations, people, protecting the state, okay? And build renaissance and civilizations. Start as volunteers. Start as young people. The value of a volunteer has to be addressed by the top man and woman in the organization, not by an officer. When I was a medical doctor, the professor used to come to the ward round with the medical student, telling the registrar, the consultant, the sisters, the nurses, the auxiliaries, this young man and woman as students is your responsibility, because he and she should be the good doctor. So investment in volunteers, not by me as an officer, okay, but by you as a chairman and the leader. Volunteerism is the highest reward in investment because you invest in human being. He is or she is the ambassador, the social ambassador, humanitarian ambassador, academic ambassador of our country, of our society, of our nation. Because they do it wholeheartedly from their hearts. Volunteerism and volunteering and volunteers are one of the most important soft power. Do we know what do we mean by soft power? If we know, we can carry on. If we don't know, you will have a tough life with me, tough time with me. Volunteer is future, present, and past at the same time. Three-dimensional individual. You are three-dimensional. She is five-dimensional. We don't stop at three-dimension. You could be more than 7, 10, 11, 15 dimension. Why? Because the more you discover your intellect, the more you find dimensions and power inside you. So don't stop by people telling you you are only three-dimensional. No, you are not. You are more than that. Because Allah gave the capacity to the human being. He did not give it to the angels, but to the devils. That's why, with the knowledge, He led the angels to make sujood to Adam and his children, to Adam especially. Volunteer is a thinker, is the intellect, is the writer, is an artist, is the spirit, is the mind, is the soul, is the body, is the side, is the inside. You are that. You are that as a volunteer. So don't be less than what Allah gives you. Volunteer, a protector of the society from inside by connecting the grassroots together. From outside, by spending their life, their effort, their money, and time to protect the nation and the country and the state. What is this? Can we, now we move to English now. I was speaking English?
Yeah. I would have struggled otherwise. I don't speak Arabic.
Now I'm speaking to you. Ah!
Oh.
She is my auntie. Can we make the sky rain? Yes, we can. Of course. Can we make the sun shine? Yes, we can. Can we make the birds sing? Yes, we can. I'm just challenging you. Yes, we can. Can we make the trees blossom? Yes, we can. Can we make everyone happy? Yes, we can. Can we bring or make justice to prevail? Yes, we can. Can we make the rivers flow? Yes, we can. Can we make the mountain listen to you?
I can try.
It listens to you.
Okay.
The tree listened to the Prophet ﷺ when he was making the khutbah. And when he moved the place to do somewhere else, she was speaking to him and crying. Can we make the mountain listen? Yes, we can. Can we make the history choose us? Yes, we can. Because the history is waiting for you to write it for the future. So you write the future or the history of the future. You write the history of the future. Can we build peace for all? Yes, we can. Can we make the devil upset or cry? Can we make the devil cry? Yes, we can. Can we make the angels being proud of us? Yes, we can. Can we make animals, birds, trees, and wind to follow us? Yes, we can. To love us? Yes, we can. To be with us? Yes, we can. And so on, and so on, and so on. Our journey is the journey of meeting challenges, a journey of creating challenges, and journey of overcoming challenges. We are not jokers. We are not shadows. We are the followers of the teacher of humanity, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No doubt, the one whom every prophet and messenger of God prayed behind him, and he was the Imam, the only one who went to Sidrat Muntaha. Even Angel Jibreel could not be able to cross it, and they told Muhammad, I cannot cross it. If I cross it, I'll be burned down. It's only me made to you, Muhammad, to cross over. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. When he went to Mi'raj, Isra and Mi'raj. Isra was in Jerusalem, Mi'raj was in heaven. Can we follow Muhammad? To be what? To be universal, not global. Big difference between universal citizen and global citizen. Muslim is not a global citizen. Muslim is a universal citizen. Don't be less than that. The land, the diameter is about how many? 12.7 kilometers, 1,000 kilometers. That's right. The circumference 40,000 kilometers. But the diameter of the smallest galaxy is 300,000 light years. So I'm not going to accept calling myself a global citizen, because I belong to the creator of the universe. That's why we said at the very beginning, Creatuerterianism, Creatuerterianism. You got it? You don't know what it means? What does it mean? Come
It
on.
means you're universal. Universal citizen. No, you can hear me. Universal citizen.
No. Creatuerterianism comes from creator. Humanitarianism comes from human being. So the legislation of Creatuerterianism from the creator of the creatures. You got it? You need to change the terminology and let the new terminology to be according to your philosophy of thinking. And this is a challenge. We are not just beautiful faces who can speak English or French or Urdu or Punjabi or Gujarati or Swahili or German or French. No. We are such individuals created to discover the universe. To discover the universe. And the source of knowledge for the universe is Quran. Quran is the living miracle, and Quran is the living source of knowledge, and Quran is the direction for humanity and for the universe as well. And we demean the value of Quran, and we demean the value of the Arabic language, the language that Allah chosen to be the language of Quran, the language of Hadith, the language of Seerah, the language of Fiqh, the language of Sharia, the language of Tafsir. And you know what? Tell me what?
That's the question.
Tell me what?
What?
That's it. No. What?
What?
Yeah, Azhar. Tell me what?
What?
That's it. I don't know why. So, if the Arabic language was not such a valuable language for the universe, we could not have chosen it for his book. His book is the book of miracles and the book of direction for life, for every creation on the universe. And this is you, us in this room and beyond. We're not here talking about men, that we need to empower men. We're here to talk about the community that we need to build, the connection that we need to make, and the partnership that we need to make it a platform. Nobody can do it alone nowadays. Partnership is a cornerstone of everything that we are doing and will be doing. Partnership together, partnership with our community, partnership with government institution, partnership with other organizations, partnership. Sharaka. The most important part of partnership is with the community. Participatory approach. When you respect the local community, so they give you the best of knowledge to guide you to find the best of solution. I had an acronym called FAT, KISS. Every girl and every boy said, what do you mean by kiss? I'm talking to the girls about a kiss, K-I-S-S. I said, you don't understand my English. Because my English is based on my Arabic understanding, which is much more richer than your English, sir. Your English is very, very narrow, lean language. We respect it. But when we talk about the Arabic metaphor, FAT as an acronym is F. It's your role as an international organization. Your role, brother, is F-A-T. F, fund for me. A, advocate for me. T, train me as a local community. So you are an international organization, you give me the FAT. When you give me the FAT, I give you what?
Fund.
The kiss.
What the kiss?
He is not with us.
Late in the car.
I can't kiss you, but I give you my kiss. The kiss, the acronym of the kiss is K is knowledge base, I is innovative, S is sustainable, S is solution. So, sister, brother, you give me the fat, I give you the kiss. There is your voice. Why you are shy? You are eating, huh? You will swallow and give me the kiss. Keep developing your terminology. Keep putting a challenge on the table. And don't be shy of addressing other community. Keep looking forward, going forward. Because you come from...
President.
No. Your father. Your father. Your grandfather.
India.
From which part? Your father.
Gujarat.
No.
India.
You told me that your great-grandfather died where?
Bukhara.
Bukhara. What's Bukhara? Stand up, please. Come. Tell him what Bukhara means. The word Bukhara.
Bukhara means when you're on the world, but Bukhara is the city where Imam Bukhari is from.
What is the value of Bukhara? Samarkand, Tashkand,
The home
Balkh,
of the
Persia.
scholars.
Huh?
The home of the scholars.
Most of the Muslim scholars were originally not Arabs, but they mastered the Arabic language. Even the one who wrote the grammar or established the grammar was not an Arab, Sibawayh. And what are we doing of ignoring a language that's high in the sky, where the rest are deep in the depths of the ocean? Nobody can see them. You got it? So where did your grandfather born? Died?
Hold up to the ocean.
Bukhara. In Bukhara. Bukhara, Imam al-Bukhari, Imam Tirmizi, Nasa'i, and others. Great scholars. They found that the way forward is through the intellectual capability of understanding what's surrounding them. As you are educated young people, vibrant, dynamic, forward-looking, you should not be just accepting what's given to you, but you should be creating what should be given to others. That's why you should be a creator. A leader, brothers and sisters, is the one amongst us who creates the flow. So everybody will follow his or her flow. We cannot afford to keep following the flow of others. In the 80s, we used to follow the flow of others. In the 90s and 2000s, we used to come shoulder to shoulder. Now, we are leading others. And this is how it goes. That's why when I speak the animal language, I'm very confident that I'm speaking to an age which you need to address its problems and see its dimension of their life. This is good. Can I do it? Very good.
She's from Wales as well.
This is about the community. If you think that you would like to be community worker, like Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was a community worker. If you want to be like that, you have to understand the continuous process of change inside the community is changing by the second in different direction, through different dimension. So you have to understand the mechanics of the grassroots that you are going to address their problems and you are going to stand with them to face their challenges. This is our role as young volunteers. So volunteerism is not something, nowadays especially, with all the problems. We came out from the problems that happened after the Arab Spring in Yemen, Libya, Egypt, Sudan, and Syria, and. Now, over the last 15 months, is Gaza, then Sudan, then Lebanon, then Syria, then, and keep going, then Uyghur. Can we talk about Uyghur? Can we talk about them? Rohingya? Can we talk about Eritrean? Can we talk about actually the people, the Muslims, the ethnic cleansing happening in Central Asia and Central African Republic? Even we don't know where Central African Republic. We don't know where it is. Can we talk about this? All these kind of things, because you are a universal citizen, the universe belongs to your philosophy of thinking, and your vision, and your dream, and the teacher of the one who was the teacher and is the teacher of humanity. Once upon a time, I'm getting excited. Once upon a time, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was sitting and asking his followers, who is the most believing individuals amongst us? They said to him, the prophets. He said, no, the prophets are guided by Allah. He said, who are they? They said, the angels. He said, no, the angels being created to do no wrong. He said, us as companions. He said, no, I am with you as the teacher. He said, we give up. We give up. We give up, khalas. We don't know who is there. He said, people will receive papers, few pieces of paper like this, and they'll believe in it without seeing me. The few pieces of paper are the Quran and the Hadith. Those are the most powerful believers in the message of Islam, the message of Allah, the teaching of Muhammad. It's you. He was talking about you, Mr., Mrs., and Miss, and brother volunteers. Talking about the most believing amongst us are people who will be receiving these papers. Said, yes, we believe in Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We believe in Moses. We believe in Jesus. We believe in everyone. We believe in Allah through just paper. Because you have not seen Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. You might have seen him in your dream. You have not lived with him as a companion. You have not been with him as tabi'i or as sahabi or as a muhajiri with him. And these are you, the most believing. individuals in Islam, the people who have the book has 200, 300, 400 pages of Arabic writings, and you believe in it, and you want to rehearse it, you want to understand it. Why? Because of your heart, because of your belief, because of the message, the depth of Muhammad's message, which went more than 1446 years up to today, is still vibrant, penetrating all the hearts and minds and the souls of everyone, even animals. If the animals love you, they'll give you the best. If the land loves you, it will cry when you leave your place, when you're making sujood, will be missing you and will be crying because you left the other life. Animals, birds, oceans are the creatures of Allah who have been created to serve us. And this is the message for the volunteers. We are not here to spend few days together and say, yes, why? No, enough is enough. We are here to challenge Islamophobia. We are here to tell people that actually we are here to find solution for your problem. Keep becoming problem solvers. Don't talk to those people, what they call it, verbally, on speeches. Produce the research-based facts to save the community. They will listen to us. They will listen to us. Not speeches anymore. Not good speeches anymore. Invest in research, invest in think tank, invest in philosophy, invest in all this. I'll conclude by saying the 5 or 6 most important institutions in any society. First one is the institution of the family. Second is the school. And the leader of the family, as I said, the mother. School is the teacher. Thirdly is the mosque, and the imam is the leader. Fourthly is the library. Do we have libraries? Do we invite our children to read? Fifth is museum, talk about history. Sixth is institution of research studies. Seventh is institutions of think tank. This is where we build a very solid society to build for us the solid state. You got it? So we meet the challenges by producing solutions, by being ahead of them, by making the extra mile, the extra mile, the extra mile. Thank you very much, because my time is up. جزاكم الله خير. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
This is my kiss.
The other kiss is